Hello and welcome back to manvfilm. It's time for a new second sight films release. It's been a while since I went through one of them, and that is The Coffee Table. This 2022 film is dark. It is incredibly dark. It is a horror with some comedic elements throughout it, but the subject matter and the darkness that brings into the film almost takes any of the comedy out of the movie. This is a film which will put you through the ringer with incredibly tense moments, with moments of anxiety-driven madness for our characters as they go through an afternoon of sheer hell. This opens up with a couple, Jesus and Maria, who are buying a table at the start of this one. They are arguing over it because it's an abysmal looking thing. It's horrible. Maria is really pushing back, but Jesus is just like, you know what? You've picked everything else in the apartment. You have controlled every aspect. I am focusing on this one table. Sure, it's bloody horrible, but I'm owning this. This is my decision. I am getting it for the apartment. And you go back home with their newborn as they build up the table, and things happen throughout the film. Now, I won't go into the crux of this movie because I don't think anybody should really know going into it. It is a horrific, surprising film that will show people at their most devastated moment.
Pues de lo del cristal, coño, de lo del cristal irrompible. No te ha durado ni un día, tío.
It's a film where the horror comes from the situation. It doesn't come from the acts. It doesn't come from a bloody nature of people being murdered or brutally attacked or stalked. It comes from the situation that they are in. From this happy family to a little family argument to the complete destruction of this unit through an accident, something that just happens. And it's watching the characters completely devolve throughout this, trying to cope with what's going on, trying to keep up the pretense that everything's fine and everything's rosy. Well, they know that things have changed completely. Things will never be the same.
Mira, ahora vamos a volver a la mesa. Y no digas nada. Cállate y sígueme la corriente.
I don't want to be too much into this. It's a dark movie. You only have a couple of sets in this one. You've got the apartment that Jesus and Maria stay in. We've got the coffee table shop at the start, and that is it. And it's about an array of characters that comes through it. But there are strange tonal shifts in this one where characters pop up and they either bring joy, confusion, a little bit of annoyance, or they're just downright wacky and out there. Like the next door neighbour's daughter that keeps turning up, and her language, the way she acts, what she's saying is completely horrifying, kind of funny at the same time. And that's one of the things about this film is the humour that's built into it.
Pues deja a María y a tu hijo y nos vamos si quieres esta noche. Nos vamos a donde tú quieras. Yo estoy dispuesta a todo.
Mira, me tengo que ir.
And I think that the subject matter of the film is almost hard to overcome that because you come from this raw, devastating act into something that's absurd and funny. And that changing of emotion is a really interesting dichotomy in the film because you have these horrific moments and these kind of funny moments, and they really don't marry together, almost at odds with each other, and putting the viewer or putting me in a really awkward place while watching this one. I thought the performances were really terrific throughout it. I thought the direction was really nice, the way it focuses a lot on the faces of the characters as we understand certain things while other characters don't and are misinterpreting what's going on. I thought the sequences where they built the tension and the drama throughout just looks and what some characters were seeing was just expertly done. It's an uncomfortable movie. It's not one you're going to throw on for a good time. It is short at 91 minutes. It's impactful. And it's kind of unforgettable. Let's dive into the disc of the coffee table and have a look at the extras. Here we are in the disc for the coffee table. Let's go to the extras. First up, we have an audio commentary by Zoe Rose Smith and Amber T. Then we have What Scares Us the Most, an interview with director Kai Cassis. And this is 23 minutes, 7 seconds. He talks about trying to move from its first kind of films into making this feature, building on the script, trying to get it made, moving into genre cinema. Then we have A Sensory Journey, an interview with actor David Pereira. And this is 15 minutes, 21 seconds. It's quite interesting because as an actor, he talks about carving out a career in horror, which was never really a genre that he wanted to move into, but somehow ended up being rather successful in that. We're All Nuts interview with actor Estefania de los Santos, and this is 12 minutes, 23 seconds, and she jumps straight into talking about one of the most impactful and unforgettable sequences of the film near the end. Natural Oppression, an interview with director of photography Alberto Morago, talks about creating the mood for the coffee table. Postpartum, Rebecca Sace on the coffee table is a visual essay. It runs at 90 minutes, 33 seconds, looking at the mood and how the visual languages of the film show the kind of postpartum depression that's going through these characters and their actions and their situation, their mental health at that time. Then we have 2 short films by Kai Cassis. We have the short film Rip, which is just over 16 minutes, and Nada S.A., which is just over 60 minutes as well. Also included in this set is a rigid slipcase, a 120-page book with lots of new essays and 6 collector's art cards. And that's the extras for the coffee table. There we have it. The coffee table is out now in another fancy limited edition from Second Sight Films. Can I recommend this one? Be careful. It's bleak, it's dark, it's unusual. It's well made and it works what it's trying to do. I'd love to know your opinion on the coffee table. Whether you loved it, hated it, fell somewhere in the middle. Your thoughts, just let me know in the comment box below. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to Patreon, membership program, manvfilm.com. Always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.